Revelation 17:5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. I want to give double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that teach this truth and real well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the 1/3 men, women, and children. I want to make a quick video about these last days. And these last days, things will be revealed that were mysteries, okay? And it's going to pretty much catch the people who are in the know of these scriptures, 2/3 in the heathens, that, they're going to get caught with their pants down, and these mysteries are going to be revealed, which is the book of Revelations. All right, so I just want to jump right into it, because we do know that Mystery Babylon, the mother of harlots, is America. Okay, and who controls America? Who controls the world? Esau, Edom, so-called Caucasian, so-called white people, right? So, with that being said, let's jump to one more side note with that. We'll let you know that mystery. Why would it say Mystery Babylon? Babylon was destroyed thousands of years ago, right? So it's the city of Babylon now. There's nothing over there. Everybody's not killing themselves to get to Babylon. The Middle East, America. You can do any abomination in America, and it gets congratulated. All right, you even have rights that's written in legislation to protect you. How I want to say, it protects you to do your abominable activities. All right, I just wanted to add that. Let me go to 2 Timothy 3. No, I want to go 2 Thessalonians. 2 Thessalonians 2. And 7. All right. Now this is going to, tie together what I just spoke about. And let me try to see. Okay. Yeah, we'll just start at 5. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what withhold that he might be revealed in his time, right? For the mystery of iniquity, who's that? Esau, Edom, do already work. Only he who now will let until he be taken out of the way, right? So he has to be taken away. Let me continue to 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, right? We're in the book of the time of Revelations. Esau, Edom is being revealed as the wicked. Everybody on earth know he's the wicked. All right, people just deal with Esau just for merchandise trade and that sort of thing. All right, but revealed whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Who's that spirit of his mouth? That's us, the prophets, on the highways and byways, right? And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And that's when you and Yahweh Shai come back, all right? So, yeah, that's some very meaty chapter with a lot of good good points in there, all right? Let's just stay on the topic of last days. Let me go to 2 Timothy 3. I'm going to go 1 through 5. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Aren't that what we in right now? Gotta wear a mask. Everybody just social distancing, right? For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. Hey, that's America in a whole. Okay, that right there describes being an American, right? Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. Really good, because we pushing the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right? Traitors, heedy, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh. Okay? Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Right, and I can end the video right here, but I'm going to go ahead and pretty much try to drive the point home, Lord willing. All right, let's go to First Peter 3:3. So lucky that was 2 Peter. That'd be 2 Peter. Salakia. Well, let's try to turn. Give me one moment. I gotta write that wrong. One moment. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I was right. Knowing this first, that there shall become in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts. All right. Yeah. So anytime we're speaking of these words, many scoffers are going to come. All right. Scoffing, that's normal. We know that scoffers have to come. That's just the natural process of the truth. Okay. Let me grab. Let's jump into the Apocrypha. And let me grab let's grab Baruch. Let's grab Baruch 2 and 30. And this is Baruch in Babylon during those times. 2 and 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves, and shall know that I am the Lord their power, and I will hear them, give them a heart and ears to hear. Okay, so that's the last days that we are in, right? Okay, we're in the land of our captives right now, so to speak. And now we're hearing these words, okay? And we have with ears to hear, okay? Let's go to, jump over to Baruch, and let's just go 8 and 10. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. Right? Isn't that true right now? The end days, where thou hast scattered us for reproach and a curse, and to be subjected to payments. You gotta pay bills all day. You always gotta pay something here, right? And also pay for just being an Israelite. According to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. Hear, Israel, the commandments of life. Give ear to understand wisdom. All right. How happened it, Israel, that thou art in thy enemy's land, that are waxen old in a strange country, that thou art defiled with the dead. Right. So that scripture speaks for itself. We are on the last days in our enemy's hand. They won't let us go. They won't give us our heritage back. Hey, we're in the last days. The scriptures say it because our fathers went off. Okay? You gotta accept your captivity. Let me go to Jeremiah. Let's go to Jeremiah 28 and 8. And it reads, right, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and evil and of pestilence. Right. So that's all we've been doing. We're doing that through these videos and being on the highways and byways, okay? Being the Lord's mouthpiece. Let's go to Matthew. Let's go to St. Matthew 3. And I'm going to start at 3. No, it's like 24, Matthew. St. Matthew 24 and 3. And these are the disciples speaking to Yahushua. And they said, verse 3, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. All right. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. Isn't that true? All these false pastors, right? And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, seeing that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. And all these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay? Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you. And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sakes. Didn't they just have, like, sometime in December, January, Yahushua, that was a anti-Semitic name or so? And then shall many be offended. Yeah, you preach this word in the 100% pure way, you offend many people, right? And shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. All your T.D. Snakes and Joel Osteens and all those type of people, right? And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Nobody loves anybody no more. Everybody with this politically correct vibe when they really don't love you. It's just a front, right? And I'm going to end off at 14. But he that shall endure to the end shall be saved. That cuts these Christians talking about they saved, right? And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come, right? Okay. Because people think when they get to the end, they think they just going to get to that point and it's going to be okay, right? But nah, the Lord going to make you feel the sting of this pain, right? Here it is. In those days, which is we in Revelation, right? The end days, right? Shall men seek death and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them, right? So let's get this last days. I just went through just to see last days, and you can go through these chapters. Very edifying. Here he is, Genesis, right in the beginning, right? And Jacob called unto his sons, and gather yourself together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. All right. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and he shall be exalted above hills, and all nations shall flow into it, right? And that word mountains mean governments, right? What do they have, when they have these summit meetings? The top of a mountain is a summit, right? So, hey, to tell a lie, you have to know the truth. And these Edomites and these other heathens, they know we're the children of God, okay? But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and the people shall flow into it. All right? Look at that. All these rich folk, your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye shall have heaped treasure together for the last days. You got 2nd Esdras, chapters 15 and 16. Come on, man. See, the Lord, we're getting renew. A righteous kingdom is coming in, right? And let me just end it. Let's just end it on 2nd Esdras. The cherry on top. For Esau is the end of the world, right? Isn't the world given into the hands of the wicked? Job 9 and 24, right? And Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, Shalom.